At Farmers Insurance, we know the sound of a perfect hot air balloon landing. And a less than perfect one. Seen it, covered it. Click for more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Let's say you just bought a house. Bad news is, you're one step closer to becoming your parents. You'll proudly mow the lawn. Ask if anybody noticed you mowed the lawn. Tell people to stay off the lawn. Compare it to your neighbor's lawn. And complain about having to mow the lawn again. Good news is, it's easy to bundle home and auto through Progressive and save on your car insurance, which, of course, will go right into the lawn. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
This is Jim the Keys bartender coming to you from the Catch Restaurant. My mic is not on. There we go. Hi, this is Jim the Keys bartender. I have another set of headphones here, too. The Keys bartender coming to you from the Catch Restaurant in the Florida Keys here. What? That's great. We got Don Canary on the phone. I'm here with Bill and Luke.
Didn't we do the...
sorry about the late start. We were supposed to be live at 5. We will try to endeavor to do that. So don't give up on us yet. I have Luke here and Bill, and I can't hear. We won't be taking any calls today because your headphones aren't working, right? And
I have it set to work.
Well, I wasn't hearing anything through them, so
yeah, like I said, I have it set to work.
I know. I should just hold on to this set, I think. And today's episode 57, is called the Skunk Ape. And you know, I don't know if I don't necessarily believe in any of these fictional creatures people have. The Skunk Ape being the South Florida one. But it's kind of a mishmash of the Yeti and Bigfoot. You got Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. And then we have, what else we have? We have Chupacabra in Mexico.
You have
the Jersey Devil.
You have USOs.
Yeah. But that's the UFOs.
Unidentified submerged object.
I'm sorry, I'm a little off on this one today. Today is, as instituted by my daughter, it's a no drinking day.
No shit.
Yeah. So I'm not relaxed like you guys right now. So every little thing kind of sets me off. But we're going on with the show, and down here, if you ever seen every year, there's at least well, now because of the advent of the internet, there's people investigating ghosts. Right? Haunted houses and all this shit.
Yeah.
And they'll send a team of people with listening equipment to Loch Ness to map the bottom of a Scottish loch or lake and see if there's a prehistoric creature in there, which I always thought was silly. And but if I go and propose that they may have undercounted the deaths, which is very easy to undercount, people poo-poo the idea, right?
Well, you know that picture they always show, the Loch Ness Monster?
I can't hear you that well.
Oh.
I don't have my headphones. My headphones aren't working. Yeah.
Well, if you ever seen that picture of the Loch Ness Monster,
yeah.
If you see it zoomed out in the context it's originally taken in, that's a little tiny piece of fucking wood just floating out there. Yeah, when you see it with the beach right there, it's not. It looks like big and menacing in the water, and it's not at all when you zoom out of the picture. It's only when you zoom up do you get that image of a monster.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, people spend millions of dollars a year investigating Bigfoot, putting out these little cameras. You got the cameras hunters use, right?
All the night vision cameras. Man,
yeah, well, they put the little thing down,
like
the motion detectors, and then you'll...
It's like a surveillance camera in the woods.
Yeah.
Waterproof and stuff.
Get this. Oh, there we go. We got headphones now. But, you know, We're still working out this this software and hardware thing with Spreaker. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We were.
We
I
got
think
it all worked out.
Well, the live stream for some reason, which is kind of weird. We don't understand.
We just checked it and it worked fine.
It worked, yeah, but it didn't work yesterday.
I don't.
I mean, Abby was listening to it. She had it, and she said she was listening. She heard all our voices, but didn't hear that. Now that could be just from whatever source she's getting it from.
I don't know.
But it should be all the source sounds should come from.
Yeah, we just ran it and it worked fine. I was streaming it on my phone.
Okay. Well, if we get any calls today, I tried to put out a alert for phone calls from anybody from the lower keys. We should be calling up. I should be calling up some of the restaurants down there and bars to see what they're doing right now down there. Wait, is that not? That's on there. I took the cover off and all that. We should call up the Hog's Breath.
Could
or
always
something.
do a dial-a shot.
Should we call somebody?
I think Hog's Breath would be way busy, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a bad
Think
time
about
of
it.
day.
Yeah, if you're back there behind the bar and you call and somebody calls
Well,
you.
no,
and
it
starts
doesn't have to be a
pranking
bar. We can call any place. We could call. Is there a head shop down there?
you. Sure there's a couple.
I don't know. You ought to call the theater where they do all the cross-dressing shows, man.
No, I think we're making fun of them if we call them up. I think they would. We'd lose them. I don't want to pop it on them. I'd rather call them ahead of
No.
time. You know what I mean?
I think they would have a good time bullshitting with
They
us.
would. Okay. Let me
Never
see.
know.
Which one's that, Bill?
I have no idea.
I mean, Luke. Come on. You know where it is. You don't know what the.
Isn't there Bourbon Street in
Yeah.
that one?
I don't really go to Key West.
Okay, we're gonna look up Bourbon Street. Okay, we'll look up Bourbon Street in Key West and give them a call. I know. If we call one of the bars, that would be Bourbon Street. That's probably busy right now.
Probably.
Street.
Or
No.
you can call the Red Garter and talk to a hooker. She's
Oh,
probably
okay.
pretty slow.
The Red
I mean,
Garter?
I mean, a dancer, not a hooker. Sorry about
The Red
that.
Garter.
Hey, get that right, man. You'll get in trouble for that
Oop.
shit.
I don't know how much trouble we're going to get. The Red Garter, Key West. There we go. Are we allowed to talk to him?
Oh yeah, we're allowed to talk to him, but
Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're calling the Red Garter. Don't say anything. Let's be upbeat on this one. Oh, are you kidding me? The Red Garter. What's the other place? What's
that
the
didn't
other?
work so well.
Bummer.
What's the other place in the Key West? Teasers. How about that?
Is that Key West?
Yeah, it says right here. And then we see if they hang up right away. You know? What? Why? Hello? Hi. My name's before you say anything, my name's Jim. We do a live podcast called Keys Bartender. We promote businesses in the Florida Keys, and we're doing a live podcast, and we wanted to just... Okay. My name's Jim. I'm with the Keys Bartender Podcast. We're in Key Largo, and we're promoting businesses in the Keys. Currently, right now, we are podcasting, and we wanted to know if you just your hours of business. We know that Duval Street's really popular this time of year, and we just want to know that you're open for business. We're just seeing a little dip in the numbers, and we want to tell people that we're open and ready for business down here. How's everything going at Teasers right now? Okay, that'd be great. My name's Jim. The phone number's 305 394 3991. I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Last 4 digits.
Yes.
Last 4 digits, Jim.
3991. Are you there?
I don't think so.
Nope, I think she
Okay.
flipped.
Wow. Well, she talked to us at least. That was interesting.
I figured you were going to get the stone wall from the door girl.
I thought so. Well, you know what? I think that was pretty good. What else do we want to call? Ripley's in Key West. Ripley's, believe it or not, right on Duval Street. Oh, Ripley's Key West. There we go. Here we go. Ripley's, believe it or not, if you want to see a faucet running into a barrel with no perceived, source.
Defying gravity. And
Defying, not defying, defying.
oh, yeah. The old...
Yes. Doop-de-doo-de-doo. I mean, there's Ripley's. There was that. I hope they hear me. I don't know if it's my connection. Hi. We're calling from a live podcast in Key Largo. We're just calling to make sure you guys are open. We're promoting local businesses down here. And the show's called The Keys Bartender. We just donated. Ripley's is... Yes? Yes. I apologize. I guess there's a lot of feedback. Maybe my volume's way up. Here. Can you turn my volume way down? Can you turn the volume down on the mic? Is that better? I apologize. We will call back at some other time there. No. Monday through Friday? Okay, that's great. And you're on Duval Street. You're right around the corner from the Hog's Breath, right? Oh, that's great. And we're just trying to do that to tell people. We noticed there was a little dip in business. How's everything down there right now? How's your... Oh, you know what? We will try another time once we mastered this. Thank you. Okay.
I think you need to talk more into that mic on the phone, right?
No, it's feedback coming. Okay.
He's hearing the whole bar talk too.
Yep.
Everything you're hearing in your mic, he's hearing.
Oh, wow. Guys calling from Cavalier.
Okay.
Where's Cavalier?
I don't know.
I need them to get to Key West on Friday morning. 5 boxes that are 18 by 18 by about 36. I don't. Oh, they're calling my old business.
Oh, okay.
Keys in it. Okay, well, we tried making these phone calls today. You know what? I think maybe this place we'll have to use like headsets.
Hmm?
We'll have to use headsets.
No, we to do phone calls, we really can't have all the noise out in the. We can't have all the ambient, all the bar people, because they're going to hear.
It's
all
echoey in here.
Yeah,
man.
they're going to hear all the bar noise.
Okay, I'm going to see if okay. You know what? I'll send out feelers to other people and see how they do it, because I know there's places that do it.
Do they do it in a live bar with 30 people or 20 people drinking?
Well, we'll find out. I know they do it in the live settings.
Right.
Okay, I don't know over the live bar, but then again, should it be picking up? I don't know if it should be picking up. That's enough.
No, everything that you hear in your headphones, whoever's on the
I don't hear anything other than our voices right now.
Oh, you don't hear any bar noise? Nothing?
I hear the bar noises aren't coming through the.
Yeah.
Did you hear that snare drum?
These are
Yeah, they're dynamics, but you still
dynamics. They pick up some, but it's no way should it be any. I hear it pretty clear.
Yeah.
My voice is pretty clear coming through here,
Yep.
and I don't have a lot of. But whoever's on the phone is hearing. Maybe they're picking it up through the phone.
Oh, I don't know if I know my phone cuts the mic off when I use it. I don't know if yours does.
Okay, well.
That I don't know.
Go to settings and select your microphone or something.
I don't know if you can.
Why? What do you mean you can't?
I don't know.
Sounds right there.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it'll allow you to pick internal microphone or
External.
external.
Okay, well, we'll figure this out. Default this. Well, then it's another wonderful day here in Key Largo. We were, the last time we spoke, we were at the Blackwater Siren. We are at the Catch. And once again, it's happy hour from 3:30 to 6:30. I'm not going to spend much more time on
Monday
that.
through Friday.
Monday through Friday. We have the special price drinks and happy hour price wings, oysters, shrimp, and clams. We have our friends coming down from Philadelphia in the first part of May. We'll have them on the show and bring them here. We're going to go out fishing, and we'll be drinking with them and doing all sorts of things. But next week, we're going to do a double show on Tuesday. Can we?
Are we?
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
Yeah, because and we'll just drop that.
We're going to see if we can catch that mermaid.
The mermaid.
The mermaid. We're going to siren.
Siren.
The siren.
Not mermaid.
Not a
Siren.
mermaid. Siren. Who happens to look like a mermaid?
Mermaid, siren, mermaid.
Well, siren.
But she's
I think
a
we
good
had the discussion.
siren.
A siren is typically. It was from Greek mythology, especially Odysseus, when they were coming back
There
from
you
the
go.
Trojan Wars. They were going by, I forget the name of the island, and they had the sirens. And Odysseus had his crew put wax in their ears as they were.
Oh yeah, and he tied himself.
And he
to
tied
the
himself to, at least in the Kirk Douglas version of it, and the songs of the sirens were supposedly drag you in there. And in a movie, you ever seen a movie Oh Brother Where Art Thou? Mm-hmm. That's a Coen brother movie. Oh Brother, it takes
Where he
place
got
in
turned into a horn toad.
in the 1930s. It's early 1930s in Alabama.
Great Depression era.
Alabama.
Well, they make their way through Mississippi, actually.
Mississippi, because it was. I remember the name of the governor, who I forget the actor's name.
Pappy Daniel
Pappy-
Flower Out.
Pappy McDaniels.
Pappy Daniel Flower Out.
McDaniels. Was Daniel Pappy Daniels or Pappy
I think it
McDaniels?
was just Pappy Daniels.
Okay, yeah, and he's running for Mendeléus. That, wow. That was my phone ringing. Don't Stop Believing came through. I had to. That was a Keys Baby Rentals thing. I should. Were you calling Keys Baby Rentals? Oh, okay. No, that was Keys Baby Rentals. Is that you? Okay. Hey, Billy. How bad? All you hear is a bar noise?
Yeah, no shit.
Really? Wait. If I put this on speaker, wait. Nothing?
Nothing at all?
Okay.
Wow.
That sucks. Yeah, we're going to figure that out. Okay, fine. You know, that just could be, that could just be the phone on there. So, okay, in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, George Clooney, John Turturro, and whoever little guy was, I forget his name, they're broke out from a prison, a work prison, chain gang, southern prison where they're making their way across Mississippi. It's Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yep.
And while on their way, they come across three women just washing clothes in the center of the creek, and they're the sirens
And they're singing.
that
And
sing
they
that
sing.
song. They're singing that song, and they enchant them, or I don't know if it's called, the technical term is mesmerization or enchantment or seduction, and they end up getting all the shit stolen from them, and they didn't really have anything left, and John Turturro, I guess they sold him to the
Turned him in for the reward.
the
money.
reward, but
got the money.
his buddy thought he was turned into a toad. They turned you into a toad because he saw his clothes laying in there, and he sees it thumping. Thump, thump. It looked like a heart. There's a heart in there, and he's freaking out.
There you
but
go.
that is a siren. That's a
And
siren.
then,
and then next Tuesday we're gonna go and investigate the
Key Largo
anonymous siren. That is, it's a promotional item, but it's going to be fun. We get to see, and Luke wants to see some. Maybe you get to see some titties.
Woo! That's always worthwhile.
You're like, you always have a problem. Yeah, you ever have a problem with that?
No, not usually.
No problem. And Bill doesn't have a problem with that.
I like titties.
Eventually, yeah. You don't see too many of them, and then people, a lot of times when they flash them down here, they're not the kinds you really want to look at. They just pull them up and they show them to you. It's kind of people are just too free with that when they don't want to be seen.
The younger girls don't show their boobs like the girls from our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not near as free with their. I mean, they might be on the phone and taking a selfie of their snapper and sending it to somebody, but they won't show it in public. But they'll share it on the internet.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. If you're not going to get anything for it, why do it? Right? What's the point?
Well, why give it away for free by posting it on the internet where anybody can?
There you
get
go.
That's right. I don't think we should. I guess with the phone, maybe I should. I can definitely take a phone call through. Damn! I think my microphone's activated on the.
No, it's not, because when you switch to speaker,
Yeah.
it turned off completely on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it shuts off. When you plug that in,
Yeah.
that completely kills your microphone.
So where's the noise coming from? Is it coming from our microphones?
Yeah, it's coming from microphones.
Why would that be? Why would their voices pick up more than
'Cause
our
it's all-
voices right up against it?
Because it's all mid-range. That's how phones work. I'd have to run a separate preamp, a discrete preamp on it. Scoop it
roll
out.
down
So
the super
their
high
voices will show up more than ours,
Because
even though
they're-
we're right next to the.
Yeah, because they're reflected voices. And
What if we used a powered mic? That'd be worse, right?
Oh, Jesus. that feedback.
How about a directional?
Yeah, well, we've got pretty much a directional here.
If we had a directional mic.
If I roll the gain off some, cut the mids all the way back.
Yeah, we're just. I'm
Has.
sorry for messing with you guys right now, but
Yeah.
we just.
You
we're
guys are enjoying a little technical discussion.
Yeah. And if we had anybody, if anybody is actually listening at this time, because we are doing the technical stuff, we'll probably.
I definitely heard that.
What?
Them screaming.
Oh, really? Okay. The reason why we moved away from powered mics because these dynamic mics don't pick up the background noise. But when we were making a phone call, are you going to call me right
Yeah,
now?
I'm going to call you.
Damn it. Okay.
We're going to call
It,
you.
it rings real high. I got to turn this down. So you know what? Maybe I should turn it down.
I got it turned off right now.
Okay. No, I mean, okay. So when it comes in, we're
Oh, sorry, I ended the call. I hit the wrong damn button. I'm failing at phone. There you go. After it starts ringing, let me know and I'll turn
Okay.
it back on.
here. We go. Here we go. Answer it. It's ringing.
There you go. Hey, how you doing?
I hear. I don't hear you, Bill.
You don't hear me?
Well, no, I hear you through the micro. I
Mhm.
through
Yep.
my headphones. Wait, you're talking on your mic, not on the phone.
Mhm.
Okay, let's hear this.
Hey,
Now I hear that stuff. I hear that feedback from it. How's that? I just don't understand how if we're right up on the mic, why wouldn't we be much
because that
louder?
is a powered mic in there.
Oh, this one's picking up?
I think that's what I think it is.
You think?
Something's trying to feed back too.
Is it feeding back? That's weird. Okay. Well, yesterday we were able to do it, and today...
I think yesterday was just a quieter environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got too much ambient in the background to try it here. Plus, we got all those ceilings. Everything's bouncing.
Is it the phone itself?
I don't think it's the phone itself because it worked. Like I said, it was actually fairly clear yesterday. And it was when we were playing with it earlier, when we were checking it before we started.
Yeah.
And there was only one person at the bar.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Okay.
Now that we've got a bar full of people, we're just picking up the ambient.
And we're a lot closer to the people here, too.
We are.
And there's windows and glass and shit, all these things that bounce the sound. Whereas yesterday we were in a screened-in porch.
Would just a headphone with a mic do it? Because
No, that'd be the same thing.
well,
I mean, we're on dynamic mics. The rejection isn't going to get any better if you run a headset mic. You're still going to pick that stuff up.
well, how does an audience when a whole auditorium of people are screaming and the guy's up there singing with a mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not picked up over.
No, that's because it's pointed the other way, and they've actually got some acoustics in the room. You know how hard it is to make a band in here?
Oh man, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You remember going to a dance in a gymnasium where it's all echoey and shit, and it's really hard to get anything to sound good in an echo chamber. You get too many standing waves and frequencies clashing and canceling.
we're gonna fucking get away to get phone calls in there by hook or crook. We're gonna figure this out.
We're going to have to sit you. We're either going to have to sit up back, or we're going to have to make you a little isolation chamber that you can answer the phone in.
No,
Remember
there's a
the
way.
old,
There's a way. No, there's going to be a way we do it. There's going to be a way we do it, and it's without an isolation chamber or anything like that.
You're going to get you the old cones of silence.
If a phone could be used in a if a phone, it won't even pick it up. It won't pick that up. Did that get picked up?
What?
You could do that. She
Yeah.
doesn't quite
Oh, yeah.
understand so one of our people, she was going to just blast us with a phony raspberry sounds.
Yeah, she could have done that.
Yeah, she could have done, because we say fucking shit and all that stuff.
Well,
but-
most girls have a really hard time making fart noises with their mouth.
We had a liquor meeting in the morning, and there was some guy one of my coworkers was behind me, and I don't know what he was doing the night before, but he was blasting away. You know who I'm talking about, right? What's going on? Yeah, I'm only going to take one guess. Yeah, it's him. It wasn't me this time. So,
Yeah, I'm only going to take one guess who that was.
Years ago when I was I was on jury duty one time, and the whole courtroom, when they were going through the voir dire, the whole courtroom was silent, and I had drank the night before, and I don't know what the fuck I was eating and stuff like that. But my stomach was making. You ever get that time when your stomach's gurgling like a motherfucker?
It's percolating, man.
When it's really quiet, it's making that wah, wah, wah. And they're just looking at me, and the attorneys, the prosecutor and the defense attorney, are in the middle of voir dire, and I'm sitting on a panel, and they put. Every time they question at like 14 at a time and ask you some questions. And then zero in when you answer yay or nay or whatever. And they just looked at me like I did this on fucking purpose. You know that? Like
You probably thought you did.
What?
You probably thought you did.
How can you do that on purpose? I mean, you'd have to be kind of like a fucking Jedi to get your, to have the right mix to make your stomach. No, to make your stomach make all that noise and stuff like that, and it was disturbing me, and they couldn't really yell at me. They were angry. I guess they were just so frustrated. You go, you fucking idiot! What are you doing now? Everyone's paying attention to your belly,
there you
not
go.
this. I got out of jury duty.
Yeah, that's
The
a good
next
way
time
to
I
do it.
do it, yeah. The last time I did it, that was the last one of the last two times I got called for jury duty. I'm going to remember that the night before. I'm going to eat some like Indian food and drink a shitload of bourbon before and go in there and just reek.
Get some good eye water rip
eat
it out of
some.
there.
And they go, what's the matter? I said, I got some chronic flatulence and you smell like curry. I just say, what the fuck? You know, what am I going to do?
Oh, you got to have some hot mother-in-law curry. Get everybody's eyes watering.
Yeah. And just stink like, and be well-groomed and say, listen, I'm sorry. This is my diet. What am I going to do? I eat hard-boiled eggs, drink bourbon, and Indian food. Yeah. You're not going to put me in a jury room with anybody.
Drink Pabst Blue Ribbon, man. That will give you really
PBR. Give you this
That'll
stinky
get you
shit.
some good beer gas going on there.
You ever have National Bohemian? You ever hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Natty Bo?
Yep, Natty Bo.
That is nasty stuff. That's a headache in a bottle. Go right here. You know, it's funny.
Cook.
We just had a meeting about this stuff, about people looking around and greeting people when they come in, and to make sure you pay attention to people at the door. So I hope they do that. But we're going to be we're going to take a little next Wednesday. I'll be going up to Philadelphia. I don't know if I'll do a brief show up there, but we're going to get 2 shows in from the Blackwater Siren. We're hoping that we can get to another location in the next couple weeks on a Wednesday. They're going to do a cleanup here, Bill.
Okay.
And they're going to be closed.
Okay.
So on that Wednesday, but maybe we can find either we can do 2 shows from the.
Yeah, we could probably do two shows up in Blackwater.
Yeah. So yeah, get it that week. Oh, Pam saw that. Yep. I was going to run over there and get her. It's good that she got there.
There you go.
Just had a meeting about that today. That was funny.
Go get everybody.
Yep.
Pull them up.
Yep. Bring them in. Just like you can tell when the people are new when they come in here. Just looking around. Like, what is this place? We'd like some
It's a
drinks.
bar.
Yep. It look for a second. It was really weird. We weren't that busy at all on Monday. Until
Really?
like 9 o'clock because of the daylight savings time.
Well, there you go. Well, they
And
got a good crowd there now.
then later, yep, it is good. It was if you look around, the snowbirds are
conspicuous by their absence.
yep, and they're gone. And then we have locals coming back out. Like
Yep. I pretty much know. I think I know everybody at the bar by name.
Yep, like Jewish people at Christmas.
Yes.
Right. Where they just pop out there, and here they are.
Yes, and I do know everybody sitting at the bar by name.
Yep. You do? You know those 2 people over there on the other side of the pole?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Regulars at the Legion, Greg, and unfortunately I can't remember his wife's name.
Okay. So,
Super nice couple.
Oh, that.
I'd have to ask. I'd have to nudge my wife and go, "What's her
No,
name?
I
What's her
agree.
name? What's her name?"
I agree with you. Well, no, I agree. I know everyone in here that. Well, we knew the seasonals too. We got people that come down here. They're here for 6 months out of the year, and then they go up north, and they probably it's Tim, Alice, Dougie, and his wife. Oh God, I should remember the names, but they probably don't listen to it. If they do, please give us a call. Sometime you bust. If Tim and Alice are listening, Tim looks. I said Tim looks like an actor from. Younger people would get it. It's a TV show called The Hills, about Beverly Hills.
Nope.
No, but it's not. He doesn't look like someone from The Hills. I go The Hills, and they'll think. I mean the Hills. The kind
hills
of like
have eyes.
That's what I say. The Hills. How I go. I say The Hills, and young people envision that. But then you go and say The Hills have eyes, and. That's the first thing that comes in mind. I say hills to you. You have the mutant freaks that eat brains that come in. Oh, look at it. He doesn't take off his headphones. He's going all the way out. Luke,
No.
you can take off your headphone if you
Hell
want.
no.
You think we're going to talk about you?
No, he can hear everything going on now.
Okay. Look at it.
He's having a good old
Pay
time.
attention. He's going to clothesline someone with his headphone cord.
No,
He's going up there. Yeah.
he hadn't had enough to drink yet. He's not. He's still paying attention.
Yeah. His
There
eyes.
he goes.
You can tell, his eyes aren't. He's
Aren't
not even
glazed
near.
over yet.
Yeah, you're about. Yeah, he's a couple hours away from that. He looks fresh.
I had a good
Minty
afternoon
fresh.
nap.
Wow, he didn't wait. Yeah, that's as fresh as I ever see you. You know?
There you go.
I was fresher yesterday.
You were? It's a beautiful day. It's a little warmer right now.
I actually washed my ass yesterday.
There you go. I washed my power supplies today.
Is that one? You do that every day, right? When you have your kittens in a hammock when you're sitting on the can, you got your green underwear and your kittens laying inside there.
Oh no, I might have shit them and threw them away.
That'll happen. No, I was bitching at Luke yesterday because I thought he'd spilled beer on my power supply and.
Oh, that one T-Bones when he was drinking the water out of the.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm wiping it all off of my shirt, and he's going, "Well, I didn't actually spill beer on that. That was T-Bone." I'm like, I was happier when I was wiping this off my shirt, and I thought it was spilled beer.
No, T-Bone even peed on me. He peed right on my foot, butthole. That's why I called him a butthole yesterday.
There you go.
Do you? I mean, do you ever carry like an extra Gatorade bottle or something in your car? You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I just stop, man.
No, I have a pretty
well,
large
I mean,
bladder.
if you were stuck in traffic or something like that.
I stop. I wave everybody as they're going by. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I got in. You know what? I got some weird hang-ups about
How you going, man?
doing it in an area where everyone knows me.
Yeah, no, I still wave.
Yeah,
Hi,
I don't
how
think.
Doing?
Now that works with you and Luke and stuff like that. But you know what? I should change that image of mine so I don't. Because I would park the car and run off to the side. I don't know why people get so hang up. It's not something you do regularly. Just pee everywhere.
Oh yeah, it is. Love to pee outside, man. I'd much rather pee outside.
Well, no. If you're driving down the road, you're not going to just pull over and start peeing.
No, we did.
I know, but if you're stuck in it, obviously if you're stuck, I'd do it too.
Or if
I would go towards bushes and stuff.
You got to remember, we have like a 15-minute break, and if there's somebody hogging up all the bathrooms, we'll just pull right up outside and hi, how you doing?
So long time ago, a bunch of us skipped school, and we was heading over towards Orlando. Had to pee, so we just pulled off there. It was right when they first built the fucking. East-West Expressway. So there wasn't hardly.
There you go. The Beeline?
No, the East-West Expressway.
Oh,
yeah. And so.
Not the one off of 50. Yep. Now they call the Beeline the Beach
So
line.
wait, you just went. So what's a?
They got it all fucked up.
Yeah, I know. It's all
No,
backwards
we'll
now.
get back to the story though.
So at any rate, we pull off and we all run up in the woods and we're taking a whiz. And sure enough, here comes a fucking cop.
Hey, how you doing?
You know, and giving us a hard time about pissing on the side of the road and blah, 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 and this and that. And didn't say anything at all about fucking beer, cooler full of beer.
Down vodka time.
Yep.
And I took it and I spilled it right on my blue jeans, right into the crotch.
Said I had to pee?
No, I told him I go like this. Yeah, I did it. Well, because I get out and he asked me what we having. I said, I thought I was trying to make it to the rest stop. And
threw your lights on and you scared me and I pissed myself.
No, I pissed before. I was pissing right now when you stopped me. So I just threw that thing on, and luckily he didn't go to smell it or anything like that. I took I just poured it. I poured it in my lap and threw it and kicked it underneath the seat. You don't reach under. You don't reach or move or anything when you're getting pulled over at night. And just sit there, the hands on there, and the guy's looking at me, and he goes, "That's a good reason."
There you go.
Again, and to this day, I still haven't had a speeding ticket. Not one. I had
so many speeding tickets when I was a youngin'. I got tickets for all kinds of shit. Jumping the highway.
I got it.
I avoided a lot.
We've had arguments about that. Hey, I never touched the black top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never touched the black top.
And that's only if I stopped for them half the time, because back then my hometown was a lot of dirt trails, dirt roads. It was easy to get away from the cops, especially on a motorcycle.
That's a good topic where you're on it. Down here in the Keys, right? It's
There's
most
nowhere
of
to go.
On the upper Key, coming down the stretch, it's 55. And then you get into Key Largo, it's 45. It goes up. The highest it goes up to is 50, and then that's here and in Lower Matacumbe and stuff. But in between here and Key West, it's 45 down to when you go to the
Key Deer,
Key
35.
Deer thing, 35, and at night
It's 25.
35, 45 and 35. 45 during the day, 35 at night. And a lot of Almorados 35 and a lot of Big Ponds 35.
Really?
Yeah.
35?
Yeah. And you're lucky if you can go damn 35 down through there. Jesus.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
So
there's
when
a
you're driving,
35 in marathons.
you know, it's the if you're not going 10, if you're going 10 miles over the speed limit, and you continuously do that, they'll get you one
Oh
day.
yeah, you're going to get pulled over.
You know, but 6 miles, you may or may not. If they have a hard on for you, they could.
Just drive the speed limit. Nobody's going anywhere in a hurry down here.
You never go like 6 miles over the speed limit.
If
Luke?
I do, it's just because I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I, every now and again I'll do 50 miles an hour, but usually only when there ain't nobody on the road.
Yeah.
No, I'm 50 to 50. I'm 5.
Yeah,
maybe
no.
5 miles over
Normally
the
I run the speed limit. I might run 4 or 5 miles over if I'm not paying attention, or if traffic's moving along at that speed and the guy in front of me is going 48.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
usually
just follow him
smoking
along.
a joint, so I usually just do the speed limit.
Well, you know what? When they're all passing me and stuff like that, I just think this is my theory. You don't have to speed, but you do have to stay up with the traffic.
Well, you know,
You don't want every car coming up and waiting 5 feet and then
You
getting in
can't-
front of you 5 feet.
You can't have that happen down here for long because you're going to get stuck behind somebody else going slower than you.
You're right. That's what we said about the going down the stretch. You're going if you're going down the stretch, 5 miles over the speed limit. If you don't have, you won't. If there's a free road in front of you, you'll probably catch up to the last guy in front of you. But if you try to pass someone real quick, you're not going to get much farther. I had people here when they let their they wanted to get their dog home because they had to go to the bathroom or something like that, and they rushed. They let them go ahead. They thought they got a mile ahead, and don't you know the person pulls up like right behind them, like 30, 40 seconds behind them.
Yeah.
When they get home. So yeah, speeding down here in the Keys, and you got to watch out when. This is another thing I learned down here is when you're turning in the middle of the highway, you do not want to turn until you're ready to turn. You don't want to turn your front wheels in case someone. You heard this, Bill? You probably know this. When you're making a turn in one of the places like in Alvarado where you have the middle lane to turn, you keep your wheels straight until you're in the act of turning. Because if you get hit from behind, it'll push you.
It'll push you forward, not
it's
in
best
ongoing traffic.
Yeah, if you
that makes
keep your
sense.
wheels straight, you get hit. At least you'll go straight in the median.
Yeah, that
if
makes
you're not
sense.
hit off the side. And those young girls that died, the 4 girls from Argentina or some Spain, from Spain last month. It could have been February. But 4 young girls died when their car was pushed into a path of a motorhome.
Yeah, that was the guy. The one truck hit him, and they rolled in front of the motorhome, and the car just exploded.
Yeah, because the wheels were turned.
Yeah.
And that was and it's not.
It's a
not,
rookie
It's not
mistake.
really Yeah.
It's a rookie mistake.
Well, a lot of people wouldn't think of that. You're not waiting to get hit from behind, right?
Oh yeah, I am constantly.
Yeah.
I've lived down here long enough where I know that somebody's looking at the water rather than at me.
And also, like I say, where I grew up at, we started driving at a young age, so we knew how to. We fucking did everything in cars, and you learn that when you run into your buddies,
Yeah.
you don't,
Hell, I was coming back
especially
from.
if you're in like sugar sand, you got your wheels
Oh,
cocked, and
you're
you
done.
get ripped. You're gonna flip,
Yep.
know. So you learn to fucking.
I learned to drive in
La-
Philadelphia.
Last time I was
On
coming,
the
I was
highway.
coming back from Big Pine. There was a stoppage on the north end of the 7 Mile Bridge, and I stopped and I left about 15 feet between me and the car in front of me, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror and I see the kid coming up. He ain't stopping.
No, he's looking at his GPS.
I just accelerated over to the side and he just nailed the guy and that would have hit the hell out of me. I just pulled right over and went around him
Really, you
and
didn't even.
I'm like, hey, that was good. I'm gonna move over here.
That's scary, man. Well,
Like I
listen.
said, I live down here long enough to know that somebody's going to run into you from the back.
I think we had probably an uneventful show with it. We're trying to the phone, and we apologize if you got a lot of feedback and stuff. But we did call. We called a strip joint
Yeah.
and Ripley's. Believe it or not.
There you go.
No,
I don't believe it.
No, we did. We did. The guy didn't. They didn't hear what we said. It's amazing that they stayed on the phone with us.
Well, they're probably bored as fuck. Ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, I know. Daytime. You know about the going to a strip joint when it's still light outside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you got the C team.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty. There's no sadder place than a strip club in the daytime.
Oh no, Woody's at night.
Yep, Cesarean. What really?
Woody's at night.
Woody's at night. Probably similar to regular bars.
You don't want to go. Well, luckily they're closed during the day, but.
Oh, they are?
Well, they don't strip. They have pizza.
Do you ever eat it? They used to advertise a buffet at strip club up
No.
in Philly. Did you ever eat at a strip
Actually,
club buffet?
I had a boss take me to a place in Orlando that had. It was supposed to be. I'm trying to remember the name of it, man. It was like Nature's Playpen or some kind of shit like that. No, that was in Tampa.
Was it a buffet?
Yeah, they had this big fucking buffet. But they had fucking spiral ham and fucking baked. I mean, it was. I was fucking amazed. It was like all you could eat for $5 fucking bucks. And
There
you
you
got
go.
to look at titties.
That's not a bad deal.
And
That's not a bad deal.
All you had to do is buy one $12 drink.
Okay, well,
Two
listen.
drink minimum.
Well, we're this. I think we'll be wrapping up right now. Luke, you got any shows coming up?
Wrap.
I'm filling in tomorrow for Cody here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, you're
have,
going to be tomorrow night if
yeah.
you're in town. Thursday, April 5th. I'm going back to the date thing. I don't think that really bothers us.
Whatever.
April the 5th, 6:30. The Luke, Glenn, and
Keys
and the
Billy.
Key
Key Billies will be playing at the Catch. Get in here early. You know, you got happy hour from 3:30 to 6:30. It's turkey platter day and barbecue night. And they got chicken, barbecue, ribs, and
Pulled pork.
pulled pork and all that stuff. It's delicious. And
I was pulling my pork earlier.
yeah, don't let Luke pull your pork. And I'm going to let Bill sign us off.
There you go. Thank you guys so much. We do appreciate you listening. We will see you next Tuesday. We're going to do a double show over at Blackwater Siren. We're going to have a good old time over there. Thank you all so much, and we look forward to seeing you all again.
Peace.
At Farmers Insurance, we know the sound of a perfect hot air balloon landing. And a less than perfect one. Seen it, covered it. Click for more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
And now, an ad from Dad.
All right, save money on car insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive. Can I take these off? All right. What is this? This looks good. Wow. That's well made. Where did you get this? I'm talking to you with the hair. Yeah, where did you get this? It's good stuff. That's solid. That's not veneer. That's solid stuff.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discounts not available in all states or situations.